Not even. We've already started the last chapter. Remember when Charlotte died? And I didn't cry. I made it through. It's amazing. I almost, but I did. And they made it back to the barn, and Wilmer has put the eggs out.
Wilbur.
Did I say Wilmer?
Yes.
Sorry, Wilmer. Wilbur made it back to the barn, and what did he do with the eggs back? And what did he do with it after he got in the barn? He put it in the corner in the manure pile. And he would even, so he would even breathe on it on a really cold, cold night. Now winter has come, and winter's going away. The cold nights are starting to fade away, and they hear the frogs. I heard the frogs today, said the old sheep one evening, listening. Can you hear them now? Wilbur stood and cocked his ear from the pond. In shrill chorus came the voices of thousands of little frogs. Springtime, said the old sheep thoughtfully. Another spring. And as she walked away, Wilbur saw a new lamb following her. It was only a few hours old. The snow melted and ran away. The streams and the ditches bubbled and chattered with rushing water. A sparrow with a streaky breast arrived and sang. The light strengthened. The mornings came sooner. Almost every morning there was another lamb in the sheepfold. The geese were sitting on 9 eggs. There were 8 last summer, 9 this one. The sky seemed whiter and warmer. The last remaining strands of Charlotte's web floated away and vanished. One fine sunny morning after breakfast, Wilbur stood watching his precious sack. He wasn't thinking of anything else. As he stood there, he noticed something moving. He stepped a little closer and he stared. A tiny spider crawled from the sack. It was no bigger than a grain of sand, no bigger than the head of a pin. Its body was gray with black stripe underneath it. Its legs were gray and tan. It looked just like Charlotte. Wilbur trembled all over when he saw it. The little spider waved at him. Then Wilbur looked more closely. 2 more spiders crawled out and waved. They climbed around and around on the sack, exploring their new world. Then 3 more spiders. Then 8, then 10. Charlotte's children were here at last. Wilbur's heart began to pound. He began to squeal. Then he raced in circles, kicking manure into the air. Then he turned and did a backflip. Then he planted his front feet and came to a stop right in front of Charlotte's children. Hello there, he said. The first spider said hello, but its voice was so small, Wilbur couldn't hear it, so it was more like, I am a friend of your mother's, said Wilbur. I'm glad to see you. Are you all right? Is everything all right? The little spiders waved their little forearms at him. Wilbur could see by the way they acted that they were glad to see him. Is there anything I can do for you? Is there anything I can get you? Do you need anything? The young spiders just waved. For several days and several nights, they crawled here and there, up and down, around and about, waving at Wilbur, trailing tiny drag lines behind them, exploring their home. There were dozens and dozens of them. Wilbur couldn't count them, but he knew he had a great many new friends. They grew quite rapidly. Soon, each was as big as a BB shot. They made tiny webs near the sack. Then came a quiet morning when Mr. Zuckerman opened a door on the north side. A warm draft of rising air blew through the barn cellar. The air smelled of damp earth, of spruce wood and sweet summertime. The baby spiders felt the warm draft. One spider climbed to the very top of the fence. It let out. It did something that came as a great surprise to Wilbur. The spider stood on its head, pointed its behind and spinnerets in the air, and let loose a cloud of fine silk. The silk formed a balloon. As Wilbur watched, the spider let go of the fence and rose into screamed Wilbur. "Where do you think you're going?"